Let's just have fun. Let's just talk.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
ma'am.
Perfect.
I
I'm
remember
glad you
your
said that.
energy. I do.
Yes.
So,
I do. You were bubbly.
so we
Thank
can.
you.
I definitely want to promote your business and speak on the fact that we met at the pop up vending events or what have you. Um, However, more so, we struck up an interesting conversation about Bitcoin,
Mm,
right? And
we
so,
did.
if you could, I definitely be prepared to go into that a little bit. We're already recording, as you can tell, so uh, we'll definitely go over those things. We'll talk about the holiday and all that good stuff. Make sure that you enjoyed yours, and then also what upcoming events and how we can get your products and how we can meet you. You let us know your calendar of events and things that you got going on in the upcoming year. All right,
Okay.
cool with that.
Yep. Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, cool. Oh, the background music. How you feel about that? We going in? We cool with it? Do we? Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, let me turn this thing up. I hear it. Wait a minute. Can you hear that?
No.
Good to know. Good to know. So this is what this means, and that was the perfect test. So hold on, let me go ahead and change my audio. All right, so now let's see what you got. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Then we're on the same page. How about this?
Guess what podcast? Guess what podcast?
Yes. Yes.
I can hear.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Good. No.
I
No.
think we're ready to
The reason,
roll.
yeah, the reason I'm asking is because I have it on two different platforms, and I just want to make sure that every time I hit something, like when we introduce ourselves and we say, "Hey, special announcement! Guess what? We got Mahogany Essential Candles in the building." Everybody know, hey, everybody hears it, and I can get that reaction. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And plus, I'm really trying to give Miss J some time. She was doing her send off with her youngins, and then we'll get going.
Yeah, I know all that too well. Well, I don't have any youngins. I have a 16-year-old, and sometimes I know. So I have to come in
16-year-old.
my office and close the door and try to lock it.
Yeah. I get that. That's okay. I know what that's like. Oh man, so I have 7 children actually.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah. I go from 22 to 2.
A 2-year-old.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
Yes,
bless
ma'am.
your heart.
Yes, bless me. Love them all, man. And yeah. So my 22, he definitely holds down the fort for me and assists and helps out. He is the young prince. Matter of fact, he actually works for me in my primary with the Now Health Network. So,
Oh,
uh,
good.
yeah. So it's a good little working dynamic. Big brother gets to show the younger siblings that, hey, it's not so bad to work for dad, right? So
Right.
it is what it is. I like. How do you feel? Well, hold on. I gave her 4 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and go into it. Let me go ahead and run our intro, and then we'll get started. You cool with that?
Yep.
Cool. I want to talk about this first.
I can heal myself. It's so cold.
What did you? What? Bing? Shut up. Zia Wellness Podcast. Guess what? I'm not a rapper, nor a DJ, nor a producer, but we gonna get it. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. So welcome to Zia Wellness Guess What Podcast. Hello. Look at you, just made it in time. This is, as you know,
Guess what podcast?
Guess what podcast? We in this thing. I didn't even turn on my screensaver or the little buffer, what have you. We're just gonna go ahead and show us. So you see, we have the lovely Miss Shonta with us, representing Mahogany Essential Candles.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her! And of course, we have Miss Lady J with Glowing Up Publications streaming in
here.
as well. How you doing, Miss J?
Eyes here.
It's going, right? It's definitely going. So, yeah, Miss Shonta, I'm just making sure I turn down that background music.
Look at you setting the mood with the incense burning. I see you.
Oh, you see it? Yeah. I had some. I need to set my mood a little bit. So
yes, I understand.
Good. Miss Shonta, how are you doing?
I am too blessed to be stressed. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yes. Give us that energy. Give us that energy, baby.
Yes.
We need that.
That's extremely powerful. You said too blessed to be stressed, huh?
Yes.
Awesome. So I take it you had a good holiday then.
It was amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, let me just start off. So Christmas Eve was my birthday. So
okay.
2 snaps in a circle.
Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness. How has that been in life?
Yes,
Eve
Christmas Eve, I got gypped my whole, childhood life, but that's a whole different topic, right?
That's what I'm saying. I know those blended real well.
Yeah. So I'm older now, so I had to remind my husband that is 2 different days, not one. I'm just
okay. Of course. So that's 2 different types of gifts: a birthday gift and a holiday gift.
Yes.
Got you. So, what do you have any plans for the upcoming new year?
For one, just to stay healthy. For one. For 2, I'm really praying that we can shake this whole COVID virus, because for me, I'm just over it, and just try to spend more time with my family, in California, especially my mom.
Got you.
Okay.
That is extremely powerful.
What part of Cali?
Well, my husband is from Compton, and I'm from Rialto.
Rialto.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Rialto.
Okay.
All right, I'm
I'm
taking notes as we speak. So, riddle me this: you say you want to stay healthy in the new year, and you want to visit family. What is the importance of that for you, and how do you attribute that to, say, a theme in your business or what have you? Because I noticed, giving a shout out to Mahogany Essential Candles, and this write up we have of you. It necessarily started with the allergy sensitivity. So your business is built around wellness and health. Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yeah. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that suffer from allergies like myself. And my allergies are so bad. I'm talking like watery eyes, itchy eyes, redness, sneezing, right? And because I love candles so much, I used to buy store-bought candles all the time. But then I couldn't figure out, like, why am I getting all these migraines all of a sudden, right? So then, I kind of ignored it, lit another candle and the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? It has to be these candles. So after research, I just decided to just make my own, with the soy wax. All of my candles are infused with only essential oils. They're well blended. So it's just an opportunity for me to love candles again, and to also, share my allergy sensitivity products with the community, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who suffer from allergies just like I do, who can't enjoy the ambiance of a candle, but now they can with Mahogany Essential.
She didn't have that plan. That flowed nicely. I like that.
Nice.
I'm gonna cut this up and send it to you. That was a nice little promo right there. I like
that.
I like that. So diving into it a little bit more, the essential oils aspect. What type of research did you do to infuse your candles with? What essential oils necessarily do you use? Are they do you use different essential oils for specific candles? How does that work? Tell me a little bit more about the product itself.
So, of course, I did do my research with essential oils because we know there's a lot of essential oils out there. There's a lot of essential oil brands. So for me, I had to dig deep into it to figure out which ones worked best for my candles and for me, right? So there was a lot of testing here and there before I even put the product out. So the essential oils that I purchased, they Keller, Texas, okay? And when they come in the mail, I get excited. Let me tell you. And I get excited. I'm doing smell tests, I'm having my husband do smell tests, and we get down and dirty in the, downstairs in our factory, and I'm mixing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, until I get the scent that I know that I like. Before I put it out there. And I'm like, okay, if I like it, I'm sure the customers gotta like it too, right? Because everything smells amazing. I'm just saying.
So this sounds like a family business. This is a family affair.
Well, it started off with me, but then my husband kind of eased his way up in there somehow. So I guess you could say it's family.
I like how you said that. She said he eased up in there. All right.
Well, I had saw a post earlier. It said dating as entrepreneur. It essentially means that you're a personal assistant. So I don't know if you put him in that role or it's beautiful that he wanted to ease on up in there.
That's true. That's true.
He put himself in there.
He said, you retiring both of y'all.
I like that. So what does it look like for you now? And correct me if I'm wrong, but Mahogany Essential Candles has been going for a year, correct?
Yep, almost 2 years. Yep.
Almost 2 years now. All right, that's nice. Now, with almost 2 years, you say the essential oils come to the house. You go downstairs in your factory. I more so like to talk about like the mental approach of investing in yourself, deciding that, hey, I want to turn my downstairs into a factory. What did that trigger? What did that thought process necessarily look like for you when you said, you know what, I want to put my money on myself and invest in myself? What type of encouragement or advice could you give other persons, peers of yours that are considering, right, especially with COVID, understanding how we got to establish multiple revenue streams and we need things coming in at all times? What was that final push for you to say, you know what, I'm doing this?
After the first test that I did with the candle, I kind of put it out there. I haven't even launched my website yet, right? Okay. So I just kind of gave it to like friends and family, and it was like, burn this, let me know what you think, give me all the feedback, whether it's good or bad, so I can take that, the negative, and change it into a positive, right? So I did that. Everyone came back and was like, oh my God, these smell amazing, but maybe you should add a little bit more fragrance to have the throw better. And I was like, okay, that's good feedback. Thank you. So I took what they said, ran back to the factory, redid it. And ever since then, I never looked back. So I have to invest in myself. And I encourage everybody out there, if you have a dream, turn that dream into a reality and start living it, because there's nobody out there who's going to believe in you but you. So you have to start with yourself first and never accept no for an answer. If somebody tell you no, okay, that's fine. You pick it up and you move and you find the person that will tell you yes. Because eventually, if you keep promoting and keep putting yourself out there, you're gonna reach higher heights. We don't accept no for an answer over here in this household. And with Mahogany Essential, I started off big and now I've accomplished so much within the year. I've, done magazine interviews. 2 weeks ago, I was on the radio in Inglewood, California. So shout out to the Poetry of Justice show. It was really amazing. Okay. And for me, it's all about me and my business, and investing in yourself is the best thing anyone could ever do, is believe in yourself.
Got you. Powerful.
Is this the sole operation? Is this all you do, or do you have another?
So, believe it or not, I have a master's degree in healthcare administration, right?
Wow.
So I do work from home. I'm in the healthcare field, but my goal is to grow my business so big that I can leave my 9 to 5 and solely focus on Mahogany Essential. That's my goal for 2022.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. So when you talk about goals, you talk about dreams and turning dreams into a reality. Extremely powerful. I'm going to give you a term and I'm going to ask you to expound on it. Action words. What are your action words? What things do you, what words do you hang on that you really that cause you to really go into motion and be progressive?
Go. I am a go-getter. So in my mind, I always say go getter, right? So
Okay.
I go get what I want and I don't stop until I get it. Number
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
like
Uh,
that. Always go.
Miss
Yes.
Ready. Ready.
Lady J, this is a definite time for the plug, and I definitely have to do it. Glowing Up Publications is always taking short stories, any type of testimonials, especially from women of color, young entrepreneurs, persons, small business owners that are willing to share their knowledge, share their experience with the rest of the world. Would you be interested? Would you be willing to provide what do they call it? So I don't misquote it, Miss Lady J. What is it?
It's just it's whatever they want to provide. It comes in
Okay.
short stories, it comes in poems, it comes in just
Okay.
basic words, so however you want to spell it out. But if you
Instruction
want to share a
instruction
narrative,
manual. Yeah.
yes, a testimony, however you want to share it. But yes, your words are always welcome. I saw you started following me today, so you can take a look on the Glowing Up page, and I'm gonna have to feature you on Working Women Wednesday, of course. I love you. Did you see my one today? Derek, did you see it?
I did with Miss Jazzy.
Yes,
Extremely
yes.
powerful. Matter of
Mhm.
fact, quick shout out to Miss Jazzy. I definitely look forward to working for you. She's going to be with us on the Health and Wealth Tour, correct?
Yes, and Miss
Perfect.
Shonta,
How did you do that?
I know.
And it's
Shonta.
hey, and it's right
Shonta,
there.
because the English part of me. You got a master's in I have a bachelor's in English, so everything is just phonetically how I see it. So that's what. But
Oh man.
Shonta, respect always. But
Yes.
yes, I sent you an email today,
I got
Mahogany.
it.
Yes, so we would love if you were able to join on the Azalea Wellness Tour, our block party that we're jumping off at Murphy Park. So let us know. The first date is January 29th. If you can't make that one, we have several others listed. So
Okay.
definitely check that out.
Okay. Okay. I will be there.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's great. Not even just for us. Naturally, it would be mutually beneficial for Mahogany Essential Candles. But I didn't get a chance when we spoke and met at what was it? I don't want to misquote them. Or was it RYB pop-up event? Or is it Miss
Rep your brands.
Rep Your Brand? Yeah, the RYB, Rep Your Brand pop-up event.
Yeah.
I saw your candle presentation. I asked you about some of the candles, and then we started talking about Bitcoin. Now,
Look at that smile.
right,
That's our other
right, yeah.
retirement plan.
Now,
Yeah.
you then just like the smile you just gave there, your eyes got big and you just went right into it, because I talked about rigging and setting up rigs to try to, I don't know, I don't even know the proper terminology, but bill for Bitcoin or what have you, I don't know, but mine there you go, you
Mining.
There you go.
Thank you. Go ahead and break it down for me, Miss Shonta. Go ahead and break it down. How can someone like myself, novice, right? I know very little. My business partner knows a lot, and he gets so upset with me because I know very little that I know I have to outsource and get some information before I can jump on his boat. But he has some pretty big rigs, and they mine pretty tough. So tell me about this community, please.
So I'm not an expert by all means.
Okay.
Thanks to my little sister with naturally born hair care.
Okay.
She's the one who kind of winged me in, because before, that's all we heard about was Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, right? Like the world is changing into Bitcoin. The world is getting rid of money. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. They get rid of money. Wait a minute now. So, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I do have. I'm with crypto. I have an account with Bitcoin. I have an account with B right now, which is the mining. So the mining B came out I think about a year ago, but they haven't fully launched yet. So they were giving like the first, I want to say, let's just say 2 million people, right, to join their mining for the first year. And every so often, like 24 hours, you just go into your phone and you just restart your mining. And as you're restarting it, you're earning money, right? So I think right now I got a little over about $4,000 in my mining B right now. So once they fully launch, and they open it out to the whole world, then let's just say I can take my money from my B and I can be on a yacht somewhere while everybody else is still trying to figure out how to get on the mining B. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, let me be the first student in your class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And get along, because that's typically what the pioneers. I'll call you a pioneer, since you're getting into the mining aspect of it. Whose is that? Is that?
I'm about to say, is that like, because it's getting louder.
My husband to figure it out.
Gotcha. I was like, okay. All right. Cool. Well, then we'll go with this. There it is. All right, he figured it out. So,
good man. She got a good man.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
So like I said, they came back. But like I said, being a pioneer, do you feel inclined to want to bring people along or share some of this knowledge, or do you want to keep it to yourself right now, see how it does, stockpile you, and then be like, hey, I'm hosting this class for $9.95, $99, however it goes. you tell me what perspective are you going necessarily with the mining, with the Bitcoin? Is it just solely for you? Is it for your family? Like, what do you do with it?
So it's not only for me, so let me just say this. So with the mining bee, it's by referral only. So if you two are interested in this, I can go ahead and just invite you to the mining bee. You'll set up your account. And then you can also have people under you that you can invite for the mining bee as well. Okay. So I'll definitely do that after this.
Thank you.
I'll definitely invite you over, and I'm willing to share with anybody. The more information I get, the more research I do. I'm all about sharing, free 99. I ain't gonna charge nobody because I'm still kind of learning myself,
That's what's up.
But I encourage everybody to get into the cryptocurrency now. Now is the perfect time. I think Elon Musk just launched his coin a few months ago, and I got it.
Did you?
So I got the Elon Musk coin under crypto.com. And then I also have my Shibi that I purchased. I think I got like 5 stocks with Shibi right now. And then I do have Bitcoin. So whenever, there's a dip is when I buy stocks, because once there's a dip and you buy stocks, and when it's back up, then you will see your money grow.
Gotcha.
So right now I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Now, I'm curious, how often, how frequently, because my son, my 22-year-old, he's into foreign exchange and things of that nature. And day trading. How often do you invest the time to research and check your stocks and see how I don't even know the terminology, what's dipping goes up and down and so forth? What does that look like? The market. Thank you, Miss English teacher.
Well, to be honest, because I work 6 to 2:30, of course I work from home. Right. I don't really check it as often as I should be.
Okay.
Because sometimes work can get crazy, but I do check it at least twice a week. I'll just log on to see what the market is looking like. If I see a dip, then I'm buying more stocks. And I think Shibi right now, I think it's like a nickel right now. So the good thing is that if it gets to $1, right now where I'm sitting at. So let's just say that tomorrow, if it gets to $1, I'll be $7 million richer.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Here, go to the side. Look.
All right. So the importance of being progressive and looking at
Being
stocks
early.
and avenues, yes, and even being early. But what I think is powerful in that, and what needs to be highlighted, is you took the initiative, and like you said, you put yourself in a position to always learn and be receptive to information. So that allowed you to be progressive in thought. And you know what? I need to invest in
yeah.
Bitcoin. I need to invest in crypto. I think it's something. It's definitely something to it, because the past 2 weeks I haven't gone out much, but when I have gone out, I've seen two things that's consistent, Miss Lady J and Miss Shonta. I have seen a Bitcoin ATM.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
I have seen a Bitcoin ATM, which blew my mind. I said, wait a minute. And what blew my mind was I saw the same chain Bitcoin ATM at another location. So at two different locations, I see the same Bitcoin ATM, which means there again, that particular company is definitely a pioneer in the fact of, you know what, I'm getting in this game. But the fact that it's so prevalent now that we can come to it where we have Bitcoin ATMs. Like, don't get me wrong, there's ATMs that share or do dual modalities of typical ATM, atypical ATM that we know of,
Yeah.
and then the Bitcoin that they've tied into it on the computer programming aspect of it. But no, let me be clear, this was solely a Bitcoin ATM. Like
Yes.
that blows my mind. That blows my
Yeah.
mind.
I've seen one in Vegas. And when I first seen it, I was like, oh my God, they got an ATM for crypto. Like, what the world? Like
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
So and like, you have to be mindful of those type of signs and know that crypto is here. It means
Yeah.
something. It's going to grow.
Yes.
Something is going to come from it. Hey, changing subjects a little bit, but it's kind of on point to it. Did anybody ever ask themselves why the Susan B. Anthony coin or the $2 bill didn't take off?
No, I never really thought about that.
Right, because I have like $10 worth of $2 bills in my pocket and a couple of Susan B. Anthony coins, and I handed a $2 bill to somebody, and they looked at it like, "What is this?" and thought it was fake money. And I was like, "No, buddy, it's real. It's just not really in circulation, but it's look at the date. Like, it had 2017 on it." My point is, like, there's been several things to be introduced, take a little bit of steam, and stop. Since Bitcoin has been introduced, since crypto has been introduced, it's taken small minor dips, but it's steadily been on a
Yeah.
rise of relevance. You dig what I'm saying? Of
Yep.
relevance. So with that, yeah, I know it's gonna do something. I know it's gonna do something. Hey, little advice. So when that happened in my house, I got to the point where I got so frustrated, I just ripped one of them out of the ceiling, and for like 3 minutes, all the rest of them went off, but then they stopped. So if he can't figure it out, tell him just get a little frustrated. Pick one that he can reach, just rip it out the ceiling, and they'll go away in 3 minutes.
I was thinking to just get a pillow and put over. You know, that's how we used to do, right?
It sounds less
You can get a pillow and you fan it.
What'd you say, Miss Lady J? It's a lot.
I said it sounds less damaging than ripping it out the ceiling.
I mean, you got to rip a little bit to disconnect it from the cord. That lets you know it's a true story, because it's it's kind of sturdy. It's sturdy in there, so you got to give it a good little yank to really get it. But
yeah, he and my son is out there trying to figure it out. I heard him say, "Does it not have a battery in it?"
No, I found out the hard way too. No, it doesn't. A couple of them do, but the main one doesn't. It's like connected into the wall with the wire. It's crazy. So
and it's so weird because they never go off. Just all of a sudden, it just won't let me be great. Like, right. But I'm gonna ignore that because
yes, you have done a wonderful job. So you talking like yes, like it ain't nothing going on.
No, excellent job. So much so. Oh, we're gonna take this time because it stopped. We're gonna take this time. Here you go. I got you. I got you. Here you go. Guess what? Podcast talks with Mahogany Essential Candles. Miss Shonta Eastern is the CEO and owner, founder of this a wonderful company that has been in existence for the past 2 years. Miss Shonta is the owner and unyielding creative spirit behind the Mahogany Essential Candle Company. This radiant beauty shines a light just as bright as the candles that she pours her loving energy into. Her soon to be big business has been making major moves in the candle industry for over a year plus now, close to 2 years. This beautiful goddess is committed to providing her customers with quality products and outstanding customer service, inspired by her own sensitivity to products and, excuse me, yes, I said that right, right? Oh, inspired by her own sensitivity to store-bought candles, excuse me, Miss Shonta worked to produce a candle created with natural ingredients that radiate love, providing her customers with a variety of options and even allowing for their own personal customizations. This goddess is elevating the candle world, one mahogany essential candle at a time.
Woo, woo.
Yeah. Let me do 3 steps in a circle.
Hey, Miss Lady J, that was dope. And look, perfect time, and I just heard the beat. I'm pointing it like it's my house. Like I'm pointing up. Like, I just got the beat. I just heard it's about to go off. So that's what's up. I'm glad we was able to make it. Miss Lady J, do you have any clarifying questions? Anything that needs to be discussed, reiterated, or highlighted again for Miss Mahogany Essential Candles and Miss Shonta?
No, if she could just share how we purchase her candles, where we can find her at, all her lovely social medias and avenues of purchase.
Perfect. Go ahead, Miss Shonta.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Mahogany Essential LLC. That's MAHOGANYESSENTIAL LLC on Facebook and Instagram, or you can visit my website at www.mahoganyessential.com.
Nice, perfect. And we got your verbal commitment that you will be joining us on one of the dates for the Health and Wealth Tour at downtown Glendale Murphy's Park, attached to our Health as Wealth showcase, talent showcase. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much. For the knowledge that you shared in regards to crypto, the importance of taking the approach and betting on yourself, how you're open to being receptive to learning, gaining, doing research into your product, and willing to share your knowledge, like you said, for free 99.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, so that's even powerful when you have persons of character like that are willing to necessarily do the work and not be selfish in sharing the knowledge. Those are pioneers, just bottom line. So thank you for your words. Thank you for your time. I'm trying to see
for that energy.
Yes,
you're
thank
welcome,
you for the
and
energy.
Thanks for having me. Like, thank you so much. I'm so honored. Thank you.
No problem. So I greatly appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that. What I feel like there is something else that is really on me to let you know. I thought this was going to be in person. So I requested when the last time I saw you, I was like, hey, bring me a couple of candles, bring me some of your products. I want to check them out. So show me something that you would recommend, that you would sell me right now. Or better yet, let me tell you what I'm going through right now. And I'm being transparent. I am in a mood. I am in a mood of where I need not necessarily, a calm, but uplifting.
I was about to say that's what I was thinking. Uplifting.
Yeah, a calm and uplifting aromatic therapy type of deal. Like for instance, just giving you an example, being transparent. Directly after this podcast, I'm going to the gym. I got some eucalyptus essential oil. I'm going to go sauna and steam out in there, and that'll boost me up a little bit, right? I truly do believe in aromatic therapy, and I definitely practice with essential oils. As you see, I have an incense going right now. It is something cloud. Something, something cloud, but it's nice. Something cloud, but it's nice. So what would you recommend for me? What would you have in your
Well,
repertoire?
I have my peppermint and eucalyptus.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
And it's
okay.
infused with real peppermint on top.
Oh
I
wow.
have my white sage and lavender that's infused with real lavender petals.
Okay.
For those that like sandalwood, I have a sandalwood candle.
Check.
Good
Sandalwood,
for,
yeah.
I have a straight lavender one. That's good for, just meditating,
Okay.
just relaxing, you know.
Okay.
Um
Okay.
and
Thank you for that. And
then
when
I have
okay.
a lavender tea tonic that's a really good one too.
Lavender tea tonic. Now wait a minute. Now
Mm.
that sounded a little exotic. I might like the tea tonic part. I didn't want to try that one mixed in with the salad.
Yeah.
All right. So where's the next pop up event you'll be at, or where can we see you in person? Where can we get the product live?
Okay, so the next pop up that I will be in that I know as of today is I'll be back at the Rep Your Brands in January. And then I'll be doing the Super Bowl fashion show in Los Angeles, California on
I
Oh
saw that.
February
that's
2nd.
nice. That's
No,
nice.
February 12th. I'll be at the Los Angeles fashion show as a vendor. So I'm super excited about that. And your girl's
Yeah.
going to be a model too. So,
What? Okay, wait a minute. That's a celebration. Hold up.
Yes.
Miss
You spreading your wings. You better spread them. You better spread them.
She walking the runway. She walking the runway too, and she gonna have a vendor
yes.
spot there. So you can get a candle and a picture and see. I'm assuming it's gonna be a nice little dope outfit, man. Hey, whatever pictures you can share with us, bring us to us so we can help promote you. I would love to do
Yes,
that.
definitely. I'll
That-
definitely do that.
that.
See,
So
soon to be big business, girl. You about to be retired.
yeah,
Yes.
real quick.
Yeah.
Especially when that crypto get to $1, she said, "Hey, let's just say I'll be 7 million ways richer." Okay, all right.
Richer, sitting on the yacht. Okay.
Yes.
Burning my mimosa and mandarin candle.
Yes. Speak
Wait a
it.
minute.
I like that. I like how that
She already
sounds.
got the scent. She already got the scent of what she's doing and everything. So you know this about to come into fruition.
That's
When
how
you
you do it.
when
That
you're
is how
that
you do
specific
it.
with the detail, and this is serious, when you're that specific with the detail, when in that meticulous in your planning, in that progressive thought, you know what I'm saying? Like it has no choice but to happen. Now, the timing of it, being transparent, you cannot control totally, but as long as you do what you're supposed to do, and when that opportunity arises, you're prepared and ready to go. Man, those things mesh so well, and it happens. Just me personally, it was funny. While I was in college, people would laugh at me, but I treated myself like I was already a professional athlete. So before and after going into the locker room, I looked and dressed a certain way. I already had it prepped in my head, my responses if anybody asked me questions. And lo and behold, one day I was just off in the corner by myself at some little banquet. Some little guy comes up to me and asks me about 3 or 4 questions. 2 days later, I'm reading my responses in an article written by an ESPN writer.
Wow.
And I had no idea. You follow? But luckily, I was already already rehearsed it in my head, right? So I share that story just because you sharing your story reminded me of how being progressive in thought, being prepared, doing your research, big things can happen for you. And already, clearly, big things are happening
you on
for
the
you.
move, girl. You are on the move, honey.
I want to do the last thing. I definitely would like to do a live feature.
I think I lost you.
We still hear you, Keith. Oh yeah, she went out. That means I was too talkative. Damn. Damn. She came back.
There we go. Technical difficulties. But I found my way back.
Yes, you did.
There you go. I'm glad it worked out for you. See, your husband, he yanked it out the wall. He yanked it out the wall, and it just messed up the interference for a minute. But you came right back.
That energy.
There it is. That's all that happened. Hold on, let me get you on the big screen. Let me get you on the big screen like that. All right. So, it's like, thank you. No problem. So, closing remarks. Do you have Miss Shonta?
Well, thank you again for the opportunity. I greatly appreciate this time and, the opportunity to share, just a snippet of Mahogany Essential. And anyone that's looking to become center of attention, follow me on social media.
I love it. You are amazing. Keep that energy. I love it.
Yes. Miss Lady J, closing comments or remarks in regards to Mahogany Essential Candles.
Nothing. I want some. I want some.
All right.
How she was listing off those. I want the eucalyptus, the peppermint. That's the one I want. I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does sound pretty dope. So as do I. Eucalyptus and peppermint, I definitely want. We're gonna work that out. I'm gonna reach out to you off camera. And then lastly, we know that you're gonna join us at one of the dates for the Health and Wealth Tour.
Yes.
So if you're looking for one before the Super Bowl, we got one January 29th.
Yes, I will be there.
Perfect. So, all my listeners in the Valley, Phoenix Valley area, more specifically the West Side, but we're inviting everyone Valley-wide. Check us out, January 29th, the Health is Wealth Tour. Looking forward to be extremely powerful. Going to be a nice little showcase. We'll have plenty of street vendors, bouncy houses, STEM. You know what, Lady J, go ahead. Let them know who all is going to be there thus far.
Well, Bobby Baymont. Said that right. 6 Keys. We have Ucello Martial Arts going to do a demonstration. We have MAA Wellness Center going to do some yoga demonstration. We're really trying to bring out some individuals that are going to focus on our wellness and introduce us to some new things. So I'm really excited about introducing the community to things to take care of themselves, because that's what it's all about. Like, we're really trying to promote wellness, promote health, and understanding that that's where it all starts. So yes,
all different types of health and wellness vendors will be there as well. For my alternative holistic persons in the community of edibles, I'm always going to shout her out.
Peach 44.
Peach 44. Peach 44 Creations will be there. So we also have who else? We have the Boys and Girls Club. I know that's
Boys and Girls Club. Yes,
a very different type of medium to go.
Touched by Jazz graphic designs. We got Color Street, Lovely Nails.
She's So Dope Paintings or So Dope Paintings. They'll be there doing live paintings. So it's going to be nice. I look forward to it. This is being coordinated by Glowing Up Publications and Miss Lovely Lady J. So all of you guys who have questions, please direct those questions to Miss Lady J. I don't know what to do it.
He just wants to show up.
Yeah, pretty much. So, in saying that, this has been
Guess What Podcast?
No. Let me say it again. This has been
Guess What Podcast?
Nope. This has been
Guess What Podcast?
That one.
That part. That part. So again, Miss Shonta, thank you so much. Please, all my listeners, everyone, followers, please like, listen, follow, and subscribe. But more importantly, let's support one another. Support Mahogany Essential Candles. Even if it's just giving a like on her Facebook page or following her on social media. Even if it's when you do see her, it wasn't a pop-up event, and maybe you don't need a candle at that moment, but you can just let her know, hey, I know your scents, I know your candles, and I appreciate what you're doing. Even that would be received positively.
Support.
Would be appreciated. So thank everyone for listening. I look forward to rocking with you guys on the 29th. Again, thank you, Miss Shonta.
Thank you.
We have this thing. Here we go.
I want to talk about this first.
I can heal myself. It's so cold.
What did you? What? Bing? Shut up. Azia Wellness Podcast. Guess what? I'm not a rapper, nor a DJ, nor a producer. But we gonna get it. You know what I'm talking about? Yo. So welcome to Azia Wellness Guess What Podcast.